Dory, what do we need to do to prepare? Very well. I am not the young dwarf I once was, Pineleaf, but I am hale still in my old age, so I will lead the company. However, I must find those willing to follow me into the arid Mithrin for no promise of wealth or glory beyond my own gratitude. I know a few dwarves whom I can trust with such a task, and so I will speak to them myself. Ah, but such a company need not only be comprised of dwarfs. After all, old Mr. Baggins was not a dwarf, and he proved an invaluable ally of Durin's folk. You are a strong hobbit, well traveled and skilled in the ways of battle. Will you join me? Well, what else have I got to do? Oh, good, good. We shall have need of a great many things in our travels, and so I would ask that you gather as many coils of rope, water skins, and bedrolls as you can bear. I'm just one small hobbit. You do that, right? Yes. Once you have done that, you should meet me and the others at Nori's home. Let us hope that is enough. Are you understood, Pineleaf? Swiftly now! Swiftly! Yes. Let's go and get some rope, some water skins, some bedrolls. There may be a water skin down in that direction. Anything else around here? Aha! Next to the water, of course. Where else will I find a water skin? And I need to find a number of these, enough for all our members of our company. This is water skin. We need some rope and some bedrolls. Enough for 5 dwarves and a hobbit, I guess? Well, that would be what I think. Are you using this bedroll? I need it for an expedition. Ah, thank you. Ooh. And is this another one up here? Oh, rope! Oh, good. We have this stuff all over the place. Good. You need that rope? Okay, thank you. Hello, Dory. Are you inside? Oh, appears nobody's home. Perhaps I'll stop by Dale and finally see if 2 Halls made it there yet. Then I'll come back, and hopefully Dory would be back by then. Oh my, I hope they weren't here long while I tarried in Erebor. Hello there, Tohal. How's it going?
I'm sorry, friend, but my courage fails me.
This land, the cobblestone streets, the river flowing into the glittering lake below, the majesty of Erebor. I am overwhelmed by the beauty of this place. Please, will you speak with the king and queen on my behalf? You are known to them, yes? Yes, I have spoken with them in the past. Let's see what the queen has to say. Hello, your majesty.
Yes.
Hello again, Pineleaf. You're always welcome to Dale. What can I do for you? Aha. Well, I feel for the plight of these people, Pineleaf. Whatever has happened in Hrun, Dale will always welcome those who come with hospitality. But where are Dalish families waiting to return to their homes in Utterby? It would be unjust, nay, impossible, for us to simply hand over the village to the Easterlings. Unfortunately, we have already taken in many Dorwinian and Chiasir refugees into Dale, and I am unsure that we can accept any more. I will leave the decision to my son, the king. All right, well, what do you say, Bard?
It is all so much.
I have listened well to your conversation with I mean the Queen Regent, As she said, we cannot justly offer Utterby to the refugees when there are Dale folk waiting to return to their homes. But I also cannot bear to turn away those that are in need of our aid. There must be a solution here. Ah, I have made a decision. Utterby will be returned to the men and women of Dale who used to call it home. We cannot support any more refugees here in the town of Dale. However, land in the hills west of here will be set aside for their use. They are welcome to stay in our land so long as they obey our laws and keep the peace. We will provide aid to our friends from the east until they can establish themselves. That is the best that we can do. Well, I say they can't really promise any more than that. What do you say about that, Tuhal?
A new home in this beautiful land.
The living will be rough, at least for a while, and much hard work lies ahead of us. But this is the hope my people needed. I will discuss the specifics with the king and queen, and then return to the Iron Fold to gather the refugees and spread the word, and keep them from going near Utterby. You know, we need to get rid of those Jangavar completely. Yes, I cannot thank you enough, Pineleaf. Had it not been for your kindness, we would either still be slaves of the Jangavar, or slain at the hands of the dwarves. I will make sure the Chiasir tell your story for years to come. And with that memory cloth, that will probably be for a pretty long time. Well, I have to think about this earring, though. Well then, now let's see if Dory has returned. Ah, Dory, I see that you've gathered everyone now. Of all the dwarves I hope to gather, I have found only 4. I spoke first to the dwarves I traveled with on the quest of old the Lonely Mountain, but only Beaufort and Glowing have agreed to join us. Beaufort offered no reason for his refusal, but I do not doubt that he had seen enough of battle. As for the others, Dwarlin must tend to his duties in Thorn's Hall in Ered Luin, and I would not ask Bomber or the fine dwarves who bear him about to make such a journey. Ah, but the elder of the stout axes, the one called Spockhorth, he is a keen dwarf. I spoke with him of our task in Eredmithrin, and he offered 2 of his finest warriors to me. Noth and Dreary are young in the years of dwarves, but if the wisdom of my kinfolk should fail us, the might of the stout axes will deliver us from trouble. I have spoken enough of such things. You have gathered what I asked, and now you should prepare 6 packs, 1 for each of the dwarves of the company, and 1 for my brother Nori for when he is found. Once that is done, return to me. 6 packs. All right. Oh, good. Let's put everything inside of it. And this is going to take a while, it looks like. There you go. 1 done, 5 more to go. I've got everything all set up. Very good, Pineleaf. After dusk, we will gather before the gates of Erebor and begin our journey into the Eredmithrin under the cover of darkness. If you have any unfinished business in Erebor, please see to it. The hour soon approaches. Fortunately, I was able to take care of it while you're still gathering your friends here. So we are ready to head out after dusk. And that's about a half hour away. Ah, Dory, it looks like we're all gathered finally. Yes, it is time, Pineleaf. Our preparations are made. Our goats are watered and well rested. But one matter still remains. This chest of gold. Yes, this is but a small measure of my share of the treasure reclaimed from Schmog the Golden, and it is still greater wealth than most dwarves will ever know. I want you to deliver it to Ravenhill, Pineleaf. The Raven Chief, Arach, and her people are fond of all that glimmers, and if her people would aid me in search for my brother, I offer it all. I do not know if I could deliver it by my own hand, and so I ask this of you. Once you have finished this business at Ravenhill, follow the long road beneath its heights to the Irid Mithrin. The company shall await you along the road. We have all these goats, we have all these stout dwarves, and you're going to ask the Hobbit to carry this huge chest of treasure. Typical! All that glitters is not gold. Some of it's gems, some of it's platinum, some of it's silver, some of it's, oh, whatever other metals are inside this crazy, heavy thing. Whew. I hope you appreciate it. Ah! Why have you come to Ravenhill? Well, look what's inside here. Aid of what sort, Hobbit? These glimmering trinkets or baubles please me, but I would know what they have promised if I offer your aid. Yes, well, Dory's brother has taken an expedition into the arid Mithrin in search and seeks Gundu, the Steel Keep. Ah, that is an accursed place, Pineleaf. You may send 3 of my conspiracy into the Grey Mountains to search for Nori and his kinfolk. But I will allow none to fly too near to the Steel Keep. I have spoken. Very well. 3 of them. Okay, I guess 3 will have to do. Hello there. Yeah, okay. Yes, could you please help to search the Grey Mountains? Yes. Yes, we need someone to search for Nori in the Grey Mountains, please. Thank you. There you go. Now, I think that takes care of everything. Now, let's see if we can find Dory. And hope he doesn't have anything else for us to carry. I haven't caught up with Dory yet, but it looks like I found another dwarf. Ruzat. What's he doing out here? Is he trying to track us or something? He seems to have quite a few things for him.
By my grandsire's beard.
Humble Ruzat at your service. True, true. You will not find all Zaruka so open to to outsiders as I am. The world has taught us no such lessons, I am afraid. I myself might have turned my head away and spoken no words to you on the weary, dusty roads that lay behind. Yet, the moment I set eyes upon you, upon these grand peaks, these open spaces, something in my heart opened up too. Oh, all right. No, friend, I will be truly honest with you. We are in need of way food. We cannot tarry to cook, for we must keep moving to join us with our Narod up ahead. We have stumbled upon some nuts and berries already, but could use a few more. Would you, who are well rested and full of vigor, gather some as you go, and meet me in Dome Guru, a small camp on the road? How do you know I'm well rested? Do you realize what I have been doing all day? I have been up since dawn, going all over the place. It is now getting upon near midnight, and you think I am well rested? I've been carrying chests of treasure. I have been carrying things all over for various dwarves and all this stuff, meeting with the King of Dale, and you think I'm well rested? Dwarves. Yeah, and what else? Yeah.
Stay a moment. Hear my words.
But it is cold out here, isn't it? Refreshing, and yet even a dwarf might shiver under his whiskers. Yes, we have food now, but we cannot carry a fire with us as we go. What is needed is something warm to wear. How about pelts? Yes, you might win some off of the beasts that hide in the valleys. Wolf and lath bear pelts would be warm indeed. Will you go and gather pelts to meet me in Dom Guru? Lath bear pelts. I need to find pelts off of demon bears. And what else?
All is well, and yet not all.
Yes, I know not how many centuries have passed since dwarf feet trod upon these paths, yet many Zelruka do so now. They say upon the well-marked path you cannot go astray. Let us do our part to keep them and polish up the old markers. I will polish the large ones. Will you look after the smaller ones, since you are a little bit smaller, aren't you? Yeah, alright. Fine. Lath bear pelts. Berries. Pine nuts. Yeah, I know a pine nut already. Pine nut needles. You can't go astray if you stay on the well-marked path, but if you need to collect berries, you must go off the well-marked path. Berries. Very good, are you? Now, let's see. Are there any wolves? Hello, wolves. No, that's a hawk. It's hard to get pelts off of a hawk. This is going to be a very feathered pelt. Oh, hold on. Oh, a pine cone. Hello, friend. Have any nuts I can borrow? Thank you. Ah! Here's one of those wolves. Very, very quiet. Oh, speaking of berries, there's one up there. Well, I'll have to take care of this wolf first. Then I can get that berry. And I think there's another wolf up there. This place is going to keep me busy. Yep, that's the lath bear, alright. And he wants me to collect 8 pelts from these things. Yeah, right. Mustache clan dwarves. You look big. You look mean. And you also look dead. I seem to have a good supply of berries and of pelts, so all I just now have to do is to find these road markers that he was... These are the small road markers? What the big ones look like. Whee! And that's one down. When he said that they were small, I expected them to be about hobbit size, or maybe even dwarfs. Oh, those are the large ones. Okay, I was wondering what the large ones would look like if those were the small ones. Very well. Let's go and polish more markers, and everyone will be able to see them along the way, though right now they look rather blindingly obvious. It looks like I found Dory and Company. Yay! Hello there, Dory. Everything go alright? I guess we'll have to find that out in the next episode of Pineleaf in the North Kingdoms.